Hello everyone, I'm your host Akuma, and something has gone very wrong. Welcome back to Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, episode 24. Yes, something has gone very, very terribly wrong. I don't know what happened. Either my recording equipment has failed me, or I failed to press the record button, because Spyro episode 24 was recorded yesterday, and it didn't record. So I have completely gone through Spyro episode 24, and I can't replay it because it autosaves. And then I recorded a few more levels later and then did a manual game save, so yeah, I can't play this level blind. However, I can go into here and show you pretty much what we've done, or what I have seen so far, and I went to Cloud Temples and I completely finished it, as usual, but I don't know what to do about this. I'm going to be making this episode completely blind as well, because this has never happened to me before, and I'm not sure what my preferred proper etiquette for gaming is. I don't know. I don't know how to handle this. But the only thing I can think of is to go in here and sort of recount the tale of what happens. Yes, thank you. We're complete. We just walked in here. We don't get an opening cutscene either, which is terrible. That's one thing cut out. Basically, the red guys are the bad guys, and these little ones are the good guys.
I used to be one of Avalar's most powerful magicians, until that big warlock over there stole my wand. He and his friends have used the magic to take over the city.
So, in the world of Avalar, we have come to the Cloud Temple full of air wizards, where everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Okay. These guys are kind of a mess to get through. Did I make him explode? I honestly don't remember, even though it was yesterday, exactly what happens throughout this entire level. I do remember it's a mess. This place is very confusing to get through. The design, although it makes for a really good game... I should elaborate on something else before I go any farther. This is a bit embarrassing, and this is going to be even more awkward. If you don't want the I'm just gonna have to come out and say it. I sat down to record Spyro yesterday, played a few levels. There's not much left when I was done, and I decided to just go ahead and finish it up. So I have beaten Spyro 2 at this point. And spoiler alert, when you beat the game, if you get 100% completion, you get a permanent super flame. That probably explains why they exploded a little bit ago. Oops. So yeah, I'm going to be going through this level not only knowing what it's all about, but I've beaten the game. I'm not sure this is going to be a funny, awkward, or completely terrible episode because of this, but I can try to tell you guys kind of what I think about the whole thing. That's what I'm going to try to do. I have just now decided I'm going to try to tell you guys what I think about this whole level, while trying to show it off as best I can for anybody out there who may not have also played this game like I have. I mean, there is a possibility, right? I'm not the only one who hasn't played this game before, right? Right? Anyway, I'll be honest, I'll come out and say it, I did not like this level. It does have a great design. The design of this level is really good. It's very... Oh, I completely forgot about that thing, which looks like a wall. Or it is a wall, but it actually looks more like a golden Bigoron from Ocarina of Time. But I did not enjoy this level. I didn't enjoy playing through this level. It was not fun in almost every sense of the word. Darn it. Okay, and those guys are a pain to get through. Or try to get through, I should say. Anyway. Bonk. Yeah. I can still die, for sure. I just happen to have a super flame now. Yeah! I remember this part was especially hard. I'll just duck and cover, duck and cover. Oh boy, no health. Lovely. How about... Gotcha. There we go. It's not a bad level design, and it is, because I didn't like this level. One thing I remember saying is that, at least I think it was this level, maybe it was the next level, I can't remember. But anyway, get your health back. I can't remember if it was this level or the next episode. I'll try to figure that out. But at some point I said that if a level design is really good, but it's not fun to play, then it's automatically bad level design. And that's kind of what this level feels like to me. When I finally finished up this level, I was quite unhappy. I was frustrated and upset. There's one challenge near the end I can try to show you that I didn't like it. It frustrated me to no end. I absolutely hated it. But I'll try to power through it anyway. All we have to do is come up here. Super Flame cheat. That guy would open up the portal for us, and...
Spyro, you have freed our city from the claws of those evil warlocks. Please, take this orb. I foresee that it will help you on your journey.
Yeah, we got all the talismans in Avalar. There are 14 talismans, and if we get to the end of any world in Winter Tundra, they're going to give us an orb instead of a talisman, which is great for our orb collection, and we don't need the talismans for anything else. I actually don't know why we needed them before, really. But, yeah, that's a thing. And then we've got this guy, which I think I will get to later if I can help it. No, I can't. Okay. Okay, we'll just talk to him.
I'm a secret agent. I'm going to my secret hideout. Only members of my secret club are allowed to go there. I'm not leaving unless you hide behind that tree so you can't see me.
Okay, Agent Zero. I don't know what's up with this guy. He seems equally capable and unintelligent. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but he does. I wondered if he's related to being a secret agent in the same way that Handel and Greta are. In which case, he better not join hands with both of them at the same time, or I think he'd be Devil Incarnate! Oh, he's probably Kirby in disguise. Hide behind the tree and follow Agent Zero. Well, at least I can try to complete this challenge. Yep, hide behind the tree and stay not at a distance. You don't want to stay at a distance, you just need to hide behind the trees. If he sees you, and he sometimes seems to have a really good sight range, the other times he seems like a complete moron, you have to start all over. So hide behind the trees. It says it's a 4-star challenge. It doesn't feel quite like a 4-star challenge. Sometimes it feels like a 5-star challenge, but I think it would be more of a 3-star because it's not too terribly difficult. This part up here, though, is... yep, never mind.
This time I better not catch you sneaking behind me. My hideout is for members only.
That last part is really tough. I was very aggravated when I was done with that. Something interesting that happened is when I first started out with the challenge one time, one time, this is where he started out, but one time when I started up the challenge again, I tried to go behind the tree, and before I was halfway to the tree, he let out his little alarm sound like, "Oh, you're following me!" I didn't even get behind the tree yet. I don't know what happened, but that was pretty funny. I'm actually very sad that I can't show you guys that it happened. Is that a glitch that anybody else has experienced who has played this game before, or is that something that I probably got lucky/unlucky to see and have happen? I'm wondering how common that is. I almost ran into him again. I kind of want to use Super Flame on him now. Need to get behind the tree. And this part is kind of hard. I can't run to that other tree, so I need to stay mostly behind this one. Uh-oh. I thought he was about to see me again. Get in there. Yay.
What? You managed to get here without following me? You must be a member of my secret club after all. Here, take this secret decoder. It will allow us to send secret messages.
These orbs seem to be multi-purpose. This is a secret decoder now. Before it was a nightlight. I think, who was it for a nightlight for anyway? Oh yeah, it was the caveman of Scalos Badlands, I think it was. Yeah. And his line there kind of reminds me of, oh, I don't need to drop all the way down. His line kind of reminds me of the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. There's no room for you, please leave. We're gonna have guests soon. What guests? they're not here yet. And now that we have finished up, I think it's because we finished up, now we get these things popping out, which is the final challenge of the level. That gets us our third and final orb, and it's bother.
Our mystical bell towers have been overrun by trolls, and the bells haven't been rung in days. I tried a fire spell on the trolls, but it just made them crazier. This Super Freeze power-up will chill out the trolls, but we really need the bells to ring. They'll ring if you charge into them.
Freeze the trolls and charge the bells to ring them. It's a 5-star difficulty. I think it was more of a 4-star, just with a little bit more thinking. That probably counts as a 5-star anyway. So we've got a Super Freeze power-up now. Not a Super Flame, a Super Freeze. Okay. They just turn into ice. That's pretty darn funny. And they give us plenty of these things too, so we have plenty of time, I guess, you could say, to make this work. The higher up he jumps when, oh boy, when you hit him with that, the taller the ice block will be. Bonk. Hopefully I can get up there properly. Does Spyro look kind of blue right now? Oh, it's probably the power up. That's why. Okay, Mr. Troll, can you get up there? Please? That's probably the closest he'll get. Oh, thank you. See, the first two are pretty darn easy. The third one is a little bit harder, but there is something else involved with the third part of the bell that makes it even more difficult.
I suppose you want an orb for doing that. Well, I'm afraid not. There's still one bell left. You can get to it by using the whirlwind behind me.
Could have said that a little less rude, I think. Here's our third bell. It should be hard. It's not too terrible. I think I did it in one go when I was doing it yesterday. There we go. That looks good. I hope it stays good. It's starting to unfreeze already. Got it.
Thanks, Spyro. I didn't think you could do it. Here, have a souvenir from the Mystic City gift shop.
Well, we've got Mystic Swamp next episode, so I don't know if that has any relation to this, but we're in Cloud Temples, not Mystic City. Not really sure where it came from. And how did they get that as a souvenir? Are they mass producing these things? Because I would like to buy all the orbs to get home so I can skip some of the more terrible levels. Now, it's not here anymore. All the gems in this level are gone, because I already picked them up, of course. But down in the courtyard below me, right outside the spot where I saw Agent Zero, there was a box. And that box could not be opened, as far as I can tell, with the ice, the Super Freeze power-up. So up on top of that little ledge there is a rocket. And I have to get up to that rocket to light it on fire so it can shoot down there and activate that thing. But that troll that's running around here, I can freeze him right here. I still got the Super Flame. And I can't jump up there. If I try to freeze him right here, the block of ice is too high and I can't jump up. I think if I froze him here, it was also a problem. It was either that way that I got up, or I froze this guy at the top of his height and then jumped over there and flew. So I'm going to try to get over to that ledge just so you can see how, maybe, how frustrating that part is. At least I can get up to this part easy enough. And I can't see. Yep, camera is my greatest enemy. Oh, hey, dude. Ooh, is he too high up? No, he's not. Oh, now it's easy. Oh, sure. Yeah, so I'd hit the rocket here and it'd fly off down there, and at that point I'd gone through everything else in the level. That was the last gems I could collect. And I was very upset with this game. Of course, the time that it doesn't matter that you guys see it or not, that I am able to do it in one go. Maybe it was because I practiced, I don't know. But that was all there was to see in this level. Some of the gems were kind of difficult to find. When I was chasing Agent Zero, there's a whole bunch of gems scattered throughout that building and up the staircase. I kind of got a little bit distracted while I was following him, and yet with all the screw-ups that I did, I eventually got to the point where I collected all the orbs, or no, not orbs, gems. I have made that mistake so many times while I've been playing this game, and it still continues to happen, I believe. And I had actually picked everything up, so after I got in there and got the orb from Agent Zero, I was like, okay, now I can just take my time, go backwards, check every little corner of this building, and maybe I'll find any gems that I missed. Nope, I got them all. I had failed and gotten distracted so many times that I was actually able to pick everything up. So this was not a fun level for me. Not a fun level at all. It does have good design in the sense that as a level, it's really good. But it has bad design in the fact that it is terribly difficult to navigate and understand what you're looking at here. I mean, look at the map in the bottom corner there. I'm jumping around to islands, and unless it's the Wind Waker, that's not very fun, especially if you're going to have these islands hovering above the middle of nowhere. Am I on a mountain peak or something? I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty much it. All I have to show you now is the ending cutscene. In the beginning cutscene, just so you can understand what the end is like here, when you go into this level, you see these wizards here trying to turn the enemies to stone that you saw earlier. After they turn them to stone, those huge devil warlocks unturn them to stone, in a way. So they go back and forth, back and forth. I think that eventually the devil warlocks got rid of that guy's scepter, so he changed them out of stone, and then the basic enemies in this level started chasing that guy away. So that's pretty much what that's the gist of the opening cutscene. So now I can show you what the ending was like when you eventually leave. That's kind of creative, and because of this part right here, there was a very R-rated joke in my head, which I will not share because I would prefer my channel to remain G or at least PG rated. So yeah, that's one joke that I am not going to use. Love to use it, but I think that would be kind of no, not gonna use it. Not gonna use it. Gonna shoot a penguin with a super flame because I haven't been able to do that yet. Whoa, blew him away. So yeah, that was basically what happened. It was kind of funny to reimagine myself failing at some of those attempts with Agent Zero and the trolls. It might have been funny at first, but it was just not all that great. Not a great level. I did not enjoy it. Spoiler alert, the next level is going to be kind of the same way, and I was losing my voice when I was recording yesterday. Fortunately, I got it back. So yeah, not really sure how I'm supposed to end this. So do I say thank you for joining me? I mean, it's been quite terrible. It's been not that great. Not that great. I was heartbroken almost when I found out that everything I had done, all the recordings, all that time was completely lost. I do still have the audio from when I did record, because I recorded my audio and video separately, but it didn't turn out too well, so I don't think I'm going to keep that. But yeah, now you see the level that I kind of skipped over, and the level which I am not able to re-record unless I play through the entire game again. And some of the challenges in that level were just not fun, and the level itself wasn't fun, so definitely not going to do that. So yeah, spoiler alert, I've already beaten the game. I just came back to let you guys know that this is a level which will not be seen in its entirety. I'm quite sad that I wasn't able to do that one completely blind, and it has to be a recap, but at least there's something for it, so I didn't completely ignore the level. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what the proper protocol would be if I completely messed up a recording. So this is the only thing I could think of until I can hopefully think of something better for the future. But hopefully it won't happen again in the future. Very hopefully. All my recording equipment says that I'm recording, so if it does mess up, I'm going to assume that it's the computer software and not me forgetting to hit the record button yesterday. I'll stop rambling now, but thanks for at least taking the time to sit through this long. Sorry it wasn't as special as the other ones probably were, because I don't know, this was kind of bland. I gotta think of something else to do whenever stuff like this happens. Actually, you guys let me know if something like this ever happens again. What do you guys want to see me try to do if possible? Not quite for a Spyro game, because it might apply for other games in the future too, but I'm completely at a loss. If you guys have any suggestions for what I could do in the future if this happens, let me know, because I would like for the videos to stay entertaining, but I don't really know how to entertain if all the content is gone. You want me to do stand-up comedy? I'm not going to do stand-up comedy. Well, thanks for sticking around this long anyway, guys. Come back next time and we'll do a little bit more Spyro. Sorry that this episode was kind of falling short.